Oh, I don't know if it's just like a new pregnancy symptom.
Good morning, everyone. So I made some breakfast in a coat because it's so freaking cold in here. Kelsey just likes it really cold for some reason right now. That's okay.
It's really hot in here.
That's okay. She like went over and opened the window this morning to let all the cold air in. It's just brisk. Woke me up, that's for sure. So we are still trying to digest all of the information that we learned yesterday. And we're like watching some birth videos and just trying to retain the information because we got a lot thrown at us. I'm going to bottle my beer today. I'm really excited for that. I'm gonna do that in a little bit, but I'm excited to see how it turns out. I'm really confused on the whole carbonation thing because some people like put pellets in it, but my kit says to put honey so that like the yeast eats the sugar and then ferments in an airtight bottle, and then that's what creates the carbonation. So I think I'm gonna do that route.
This is the windowsill of a pregnant person. I have my massagers. That's massagers, plural now. Tums, magnesium, water bottle, pregnant mama tea, a lavender essential oil, and a big chapstick. I think it's hilarious. This like whole side, Corbin's is like empty. And then this is all of my supplies that I need for sleeping.
It's been 2 weeks since I brewed my beer. If you didn't see that video, go check it out right up there. I'll have the link. But basically I brewed the beer and then I had to wait 2 weeks to bottle it. So now I'm at the bottling phase. And before I do that, I gotta sanitize everything so that the yeast doesn't die because it's a live bacteria. So I'm sanitizing everything right now, and then we're gonna bottle some beer. Some things I'm gonna need today are these measuring tools. This is called the rake. This is what I'm gonna use to siphon the beer out of the fermenter. And then this is a little clamp for the hose, which is sanitizing right here. And then these are my swing top bottles. They need to be swing top because they have to be airtight. So you can either use these or like a capper, but I want to keep reusing them and not having to buy caps. So I got these ones from Amazon. They're like 15 bucks on Amazon for all of these, so it's a pretty good deal. The beer is under here. It's been hiding under here for 2 weeks. Fermenting. Oh yeah. Look at the big Bertha. This thing, little contraption, is an airlock so that it let the carbonation out but kept the beer fermenting. But now we want to keep the carbon in, so that's why we're putting it in airtight bottles. And I didn't really like know the science behind beer at all before I started this, but apparently, I mean, this is like a duh moment, but the yeast in the beer eats sugar and then it basically like farts out the carbon. The carbonation in your beer is basically yeast farts, and you need to feed it sugar so that it creates the gas in the beer. I'm gonna dissolve some honey and water and put a little bit in the beer so that way it gives the yeast a little bit more sugar to start making that carbon, and then since it's airtight it'll just carbonize the whole beer, and then in 2 more weeks I'll be able to drink it. This is sterilizing the bottles. I have like sterilizing solution and then you just shake it up. I feel like I'm playing Jenga right here. I have to dry them upside down, but it's not that easy. Nope. Now we dissolve the honey into the water. Next step is I have to siphon the beer from here into this pot and then siphon it from here into these bottles. That way the sugar mixture in here gets mixed with the beer and then it all goes into the bottles and it can ferment. To do that, you have this like special little thing and you stick it in here, and you don't want to suck up the sediment at the bottom. And now I lost my train of thought. Definitely smells like beer. Smells good. And now I'm gonna siphon it into the glass bottles. Gotta do the siphoning twice. That wasn't too easy. It took me like a couple tries to get it, but. Let's give a round of applause to my beer assistant.
Half of these are mine now.
Okay, and when it's in all the bottles, you just close up the bottle and store it in a cool, dark place. That's my stash spot. Nobody tell anyone, but that's where I keep my booze. And it's gonna be in there for 2 weeks and then we get to drink it. Maybe we'll save one for Kelsey's celebratory beer after we have Juniper. What do you think, my love?
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
It's gonna taste good, I'm sure.
Yeah. It'll hold for a while. We'll see how it turns out. I'm really excited though. I can't believe I did all that. That was a really long process. Don't know if I'll ever do it again. If it's really good, I'll do it again, but. Paris, are you waiting patiently? Did you want your food? Come on. Let's go get your food. This dog, he has the appetite of like a golden retriever. Stay. Okay. Happy dog. You okay there, buddy? Oh, it's okay. Do your guys' dogs ever make that noise? I think it's like an inverted sneeze. Paris, you okay?
Paris, take a break.
And he does it when he's like super excited or eating too fast. But he'll like get an attack and then he'll eat and then he stops and then he like coughs. I don't know, I just don't know if that's a normal thing. If you have little dogs and it happens to them, let us know in the comments, cause.
Yeah, I think it's a little dog thing.
Yeah.
But it's definitely like embarrassing walking him down the street. People think that we're like
I
choking
know.
him and we're not.
They all like give us weird looks and they're like, geez, but. I think it's just a little dog thing.
I have had the worst headache all day. Oh, I don't know if it's just like a new pregnancy symptom or I feel like I've been drinking enough water. Maybe I'm not drinking enough water today. I don't know what's it called. I can't think. I literally can't think. I don't know. But I just don't feel that good today. I don't feel sick. I just feel like tired and run down, probably from yesterday. Been doing a lot of resting today. We also don't have very much food in the house right now. So I was trying to think of like, what should we have for dinner? I don't really know what to make. And we don't really have much. Nothing that really sounds good that we do have. We have eggs, which we already had for breakfast.
Do you guys remember when everyone used to show what was in their fridge?
Do you want to know what's in my fridge right now? I'll show you. It looks really pathetic. Let me get you the whole shot so you can see. And this is what's in my fridge. Mostly condiments.
Yeah.
It's all leftover condiments. I mean, we do have some potatoes. I could have done something with potatoes maybe.
We opted to go out. Our fridge is just, there's nothing in it.
That food truck I wanted to go to though is closed.
Oh. Okay.
Oh well.
I just got Mexican food with Mexican soda, jarritos, and you're getting a salad.
Yeah, that sounds good too.
Oh man, I think I just found a really good Mexican food place. This food truck is really good.
Tomorrow is our next one-on-one appointment with one of the midwives from our midwife and doula team. I have questions in my head that have been like rolling around and I just need to write them down or else I'm gonna forget them all and I don't even remember them all right now. This is kind of an important appointment and I feel a little unprepared because we're supposed to go over like details about like our birth preferences. I think it's also the strep B test to see if I have that or not.
I think we're supposed to go over like our birth plan.
Yeah,
we haven't made one.
Yeah.
We're a little behind.
We know what our birth plan is, we just haven't like written it out, so we're not like that behind. Oh, I wanted to ask her, I want to talk to her about not having IV catheter in.
At our place where we're giving birth, they immediately when you get there, they give you an IV catheter, which is basically just putting the tube in your skin, and then there's like an outlet so they can just plug into you really fast if you need anything. However, Kelsey gets very leery with needles, so you can defer it and just not have an IV. And then if you need something, they would just put the IV in and then do it.
Like, I understand the reasoning for having it. Like, it could be really convenient in like an emergency. But I just really think it's gonna mess with me mentally having it there and like seeing it and like feeling it in my arm. So I think it'd be best if I don't have it.
Yeah, I think so too, because you're not a high risk, and if something happens, they're just gonna put it in.
Oh, because so they had a hospital tour and a midwife's tour, but it got canceled due to the really bad weather storm, the winter storm, and they didn't reschedule it. So the next one is after June is born.
So we don't
really know where to go. So I need to talk to her about that. The nice things about the place that we're going for our birth, is there's a lot of things that are already just like standard that we don't have to include in our birth plan. Delayed cord
clamping, and our doula,
skin to skin, immediate skin to skin.
Our doula was saying that Portland area birthing centers, they're very progressive in their practices, so there's a lot that like they already do standard that we would want for a more natural birth. So like even when the baby's born, you get 2 hours like just skin to, if nothing's wrong with the baby, you just get 2 hours on you before they even do anything, and then when they do anything, they do it while it's on you or in your room.
There's 24-hour room in with baby. Like they never take the baby away.
If there's nothing wrong with the baby, they never take it away out of your room.
I feel very lucky to be having
I know.
our first child here in Portland. It's a very, the birth community here in Portland really is just awesome. Even in like hospitals.
Yeah.
I felt like I was gonna have to fight for things that I want, but I don't really think that's gonna be the case, which is really nice.
We're gonna think of some more questions, but thumbs up if you liked today's video. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already, because we do daily vlogs. And let us know if there's any questions that we're missing, or like anything that you guys wish you would have asked before your birth that you didn't. Let us know in the comments, because we will read, our appointment's tomorrow, so we'll read those comments. And be where your feet are.
Bye.
Bye.